Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel, and we're going to bring you some Digital Diamond Baseball. We haven't played this in a while. I'm bringing it back to the channel, as this is a special game for two good friends of the channel, Mr. John St. Baptiste. I have put the link to his YouTube channel in the chat, All Things Music, and also the Statistician, and there's a link to his diggydugout.com, which is for baseball score sheets throughout history. So this is a special game for two good friends of the channel and the community. We're using Digital Diamond Baseball. I will roll my own dice. This game can be found on, you can type in Digital Diamond Baseball or go on Steam. Very affordable game, and there's a plethora of free seasons. And we'll be playing Game 1 of the 1990 World Series, the Oakland Athletics versus the Cincinnati Reds. Here at the ballpark, we see Jack Dawson. How you doing, Jack? And sports writer extraordinaire Ken Castro. I might be a little rusty. I haven't played this game in a while. I will be managing the Cincinnati Reds. God help them. In reality, the Reds would sweep, I believe, the heavily favored Oakland Athletics 4-0, as the Athletics swept the Boston Red Sox to make it to the World Series, taking the American League pennant. The original Grognard is here at the ballpark. Combat Painter is also here at the ballpark. He did a wonderful 1979 Mets game, and he's replaying it using really a fun game, Payoff Pitch. I've put that up once on my channel with a little Mark Fidrich thing. We'll touch that again. And also, Lost Knowledge is here. How you doing? Big Game of Thrones fan. As he says, plethora is one of my favorite words. It's a good word. It's a good word. All right. Let's get to some baseball. Thank you for joining me. Just close that out. All right, for the Oakland Athletics Game 1 1990 World Series, Rickey Henderson will be batting first, playing left field. And these are as-played lineups, as-played pitching. Willie-McGee will bat second. He's in center field. Batting third in right field, Jose Canseco. Batting fourth, Bash brother number 2, playing first base, Mark McGwire. Batting fifth, playing third base, Carney Lansford. Batting sixth, doing the catching, Terry Steinbach. Batting seventh, playing second base, the former Yankee, Willie Randolph. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Mike Gallego. Batting ninth, will be doing the pitching, Dave Stewart. Stewart in 1990 was 20-11 with a 2.56 earned run average. He's good for 30 batters. For the hometown Cincinnati Reds, leading off, shortstop Barry Larkin. Batting second in center field, Billy Hatcher. Batting third in right field, soon to be a Yankee, Paul O'Neill. Batting fourth in left field, Eric Davis. Batting fifth at first base, Hal Morris. Batting sixth, the man with the goggles at third base, Chris Sabo. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Joe Oliver. Batting eighth at second base, Mariano Duncan. Batting ninth, doing the pitching for the Cincinnati Reds, National League champions of 1990, Jose Rio. He was 14-8 with a 2.7 earned run average. He's good for 27 batters. Now, this game just goes on probabilities, and the higher you roll, the better it is. We will roll 3 dice, as my second screen has gone off. That's awesome sauce. Hold on a second. Let's get that back up. W. Vogs is here at the ballpark. Check out that wonderful channel. Card collecting. Also check out Combat Painter for card and dice baseball. And Ken, the original Grognard for all things strategy. And wrestling. Face to the Mat, his women's wrestling league, play.com. Alright, if you're unfamiliar with this game, we'll roll 3 dice. We'll read the green die first, the yellow die second, and the red die third. And there's a probability chart here. And the higher you roll, the better the result. And it goes off with the pitcher and the batter probabilities, and it puts them together. It's a really nice game, and it's very affordable. It's $15, and they're all the seasons are free. Clinton Parks helps them out a lot, doing the dead ball seasons and much, much more. So hats off to Clinton Parks when it comes to Digital Diamond Baseball. He is the guru, and so is Beatles Eternally. All right, so let's start things off. I will be playing as a Cincinnati Reds. The Digital Diamond Baseball sim engine will be the Oakland Athletics. Again, this game is for good friends of the channel and community, John St. Baptiste and the Statistician. Please check them both out. I put links in the chat. All right, here's Rickey Henderson. He batted .325 in 1990. So behind the plate, you have Joe Oliver. Morris is at first. Duncan's at second. Larkin is at short. Sabo's at third. Davis in left. Hatcher in center. O'Neill in right. Henderson at the plate, right-handed batter. Rios picks up the sign from Oliver. And that is a 4-9-1. 4-9-1. And that ball's hit out to center. Hatcher is there, and he makes the catch, one away. Now stepping to the plate, the center fielder, Willie-McGee. Maybe we'll do this. That's what we'll do when they come up. Willie-McGee batted .274. Oh, he must have came over in a trade. He batted .274 in 29 games, 113 at-bats. Knocked in 15. All right. Rios is ready to work. Oliver sets the target. Here's the pitch to the left-handed batting Willie-McGee, and that is a 6-4-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 6-4-3. That ball smashed to center field. And making the catch is Hatcher as he calls off Paul O'Neill. So 2 outs, base is empty for Bash brother number 1, Jose Canseco. Canseco batted .274 with 37 homers and 101 ribbies. Right-handed power bat. Jose Rijo nods his head. The wind-up and the pitch to Jose Canseco. And that's a 1-0-5. 1-0-5. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike 3. The side is retired. The A's go meekly in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first. Due up for the Cincinnati Reds, Larkin, Hatcher, and O'Neill. Barry Larkin, the shortstop for the Reds, will be facing Dave Stewart. Stewart, a right-handed thrower. Larkin in 1990 batted .301, 7 homers, 67 ribbies. So Stewart's on the mound. Steinbach behind the plate. McGwire's at first. Randolph at second. Gallego at short. And Lansford at third. Rickey Henderson's in left. Willie-McGee's in center. And Jose Canseco, who's always an adventure, is in right. Here's the pitch to Barry Larkin from Dave Stewart. And that is a 9-4-6. 9-4-6. Barry Larkin's going to start this game off in style. 9-4-6. And that's a shot to right field. And that's going to be a single as Canseco traps the line shot. So Larkin's at first. 36% chance of getting the lead. 86% chance of stealing the bag. So we're going to attempt to steal here. And you just click on steal. And we'll roll for the lead. So we need a 3-6-0 or under. And we're not going to get that. Oh boy. That's an 8-1-8. 8-1-8. A quick throw to first. Larkin dives back, and he is safe. Oh, boy, they almost picked him off. So Larkin could not get the jump, and here's Billy Hatcher at the plate. Hatcher in 1990 batted .276, 5 home runs, 25 ribbies. Off right-handed pitching, .296. We're going to play hit and run with Billy Hatcher. Here's the pitch, homeward bound. The hit and run is on. And that is a good one. That is a 9-3-9. 9-3-9. So Billy Hatcher is going to grip and rip. And that ball's hit to center field. And they're not going to get that. That is a gap. And they're going to wave Larkin around. 75.7% chance of scoring. They're going to wave him around. Here's a throw. And that's a 6-2-5. 6-2-5. Larkin will score as Hatcher knocks in the first run of the ball game and goes to third on the throw. So the hit and run works to perfection. And it's 1-0 Cincinnati. Here at the ballpark, Rob Explanation Point has joined us. How you doing, my friend? Check out his fun channel, as he'd like to know all of his subscribers are, because he's going to have a contest. Also, he's looking for people to join his red, white, and blue racing. He will make you a driver. So that's Rob Explanation Point. All right, so the Reds start off in style. That'll make Mr. John St. Baptiste very happy. And here comes Paul O'Neill, the right fielder. O'Neill batted .270, 78 ribbies, and 16 homers. Hatcher's at third, no outs. Let's see if O'Neill can knock him in. Steinbach sets the target. Here's a pitch from Dave Stewart to Paul O'Neill, and that is a 5-9-6. 5-9-6. And that ball's hit out to left. Lazy fly ball. Henderson makes the catch, and Hatcher does not tag. Too shallow, so 1 out. And now step up Eric Davis to the plate, left fielder, right-handed batter. Davis batted .260, 24 home runs, and 86 ribbies. Stewart takes a quick peek at third. Now picks up the sign from Steinbach. Here's the pitch to Eric Davis. And that is an 8-9-5. 8-9-5. Here comes a pitch, homer. That's a wild pitch. And Hatcher comes racing home. And it's 2-0 Cincinnati Reds. As Davis frantically waved him towards the plate. Hatcher goes in sliding. So bases are empty, but it's 2-0 with 1 out. Eric Davis digs back in. The windup and the pitch from Dave Stewart, who's been in a bit of a mess here. And that is a 7-9-4. 7-9-4. And that's going to be a single to center. That was a hard ground ball right up the middle. Stewart fooling no one. So Davis is on first, and he's going to attempt to steal. 37% chance of getting the lead. We need a 3-7-0 to get the lead, and we're not going to get it. Oh, boy, we rolled an 8. 8-2-9. Stewart throws over. Quick tag by McGwire, but Davis gets his hand in there. So good job by Stewart and McGwire holding on Eric Davis. At the plate, the left-handed batting first baseman Hal Morris. Morris batted .340, 7 homers, and 36 ribbies. They'll play hit and run with Hal Morris with 1 out. Steinbach goes through the signs. Stewart nods his head. The pitch to Morris. And that is a 2-0-5. 2-0-5. Hit and runs on. That ball's hit to first base. McGwire takes the easy ground ball. Underhand feeds to Stewart, who steps on the bag for out number 2. Davis is at second. Now bring up the goggled wondered third baseman Chris Sabo. 2-0 Reds here in the bottom of the first, game 1 of our 1990 retro replay of the World Series using Digital Diamond Baseball. Chris Sabo batted .270, 25 homers, and 71 ribbies. Chance to knock in Eric Davis, very speedy runner at second. He'll have extra steps with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Chris Sabo. And that is a 4.75. 4.75. That ball's hit hard to short. Gallego's up with it. He throws to first, and the side is retired, but the Reds score 2. We go to the top of the second. Cincinnati leads 2-0 in Game 1 of the 1990 World Series Retro Replay. Due up for Oakland, Mark McGwire, Carney Lansford, and Terry Steinbach. Todd B. is here at the ballpark. Hope all is well. So Mark McGwire, Bash brother number 2. Batted .235, 39 homers, and 108 ribbies for the big redhead. He'll face Jose Rijo. Rijo nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Mark McGwire. And that is an 816. 816, that's a good number for Mark McGwire. And that's ball 4. McGwire doesn't chase, so a leadoff walk. That'll bring up Carney Lansford, third baseman, former Angel, former Red Sox, now Oakland Athletic. Batted .268, 3 homers and 50 ribbies. McGwire not a threat to steal. Lansford awaits the Rijo offering. Here's the pitch to Carney Lansford, and that is a 5.97. 5.97. Lansford hits the ball hard to second. Duncan has it. And it's a double play. Duncan to Larkin to Morris. 4-6-3. So 2 away. Great job by Jose Rios, inducing the pitcher's best friend. The 2-for-1 double play. And here comes Oakland Athletic catcher Terry Steinbach. Terry Steinbach batted .251. 9 home runs and 57 ribbies. Trying to keep the inning alive here after the double play ball. Oliver wiggles the fingers. Rijo deals to Steinbach. And that is a 1-4-3. What will it be? We shall see. I'll tell you, it won't be good for the batter, that's for sure. 1-4-3. Fastball. And he goes down looking. He painted the inside corner. Steinbach strikes out. We go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Reds. Due up for the Cincinnati Reds, Oliver, Duncan, and the pitcher, Rijo. Joe Oliver, the catcher. And again, you can see the numbers right here, but I just think it's easier for you guys if I click on it. He batted .231, 8 homers, 52 ribbies. Struggled against right-handed pitching, only 179. Stewart needs a much better bottom of the second than he had bottom of the first. He deals to Joe Oliver, and that's a 3-9-2. 3-9-2 to Joe Oliver. And that ball's lifted out to left. High fly ball. Henderson waits, makes the catch, 1 away. Second baseman Mariano Duncan steps to the plate. Right-handed batter. Batted .306, 10 homers, 55 ribbies. But again, struggled against right-handed pitching, .227. Stewart picks up the sign. Here's the pitch to Mariano Duncan. And that is an 808. That's a good number for a batter, 808. That ball is laced to center field. And that's going to be a single. So a 1-out single for Mariano Duncan. And they're playing their corners in. They expect Rios to bunt. And corners are right here. You can see it says corners in. And they're holding Duncan on. And Rijo, Jose Rijo, bunting is at 80%. And that's just what he's going to do. He's going to lay down the bunt. We need an 8-0-0 or lower. And that is a 7-3-8. So it'll be a successful bunt. Had we swung away, 7-3-8 would have still been an out. 7-3-8. Rijo squares the bunt. He drops down a good one. Steinbach fields it. His only plays to first for the out. Duncan. Oh my lord! What happened there? Oh, Steinbach thought they had him, but they don't get him. He looked to second, waited a little too long to throw, and he who hesitates is lost. So Rio beats it out. Unbelievable. That's going to be a bunt hit. Steinbach thought about throwing to second, should have got the sure out at first. JD has joined us in the chat. Check out that great channel. JD doing his MLB The Show and UFC and much, much more. All right, so that was a brain fart for Terry Steinbach. Should have got the sure out at first to make it 2 outs. Now it's 1 out, first and second. Top of the order, Barry Larkin. He singled and scored a run. Larkin with a chance to knock a run in here. Stewart hoping to get a double play ball. Here's the windup and the pitch to Barry Larkin. And that is a 7-3-9. 7-3-9. And Barry Larkin's going to pick up his second hit, as that's laced to right. That's a single where they wave Duncan around. Duncan has a 72.3% chance to score. We will send him. Here comes a throw by Canseco. We got to roll under a 72 or under, and we're going to get that quite easily, as that's a 0.99. As the throw is a bit up the line, and Duncan scores, and it's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Rio advances to third. Larkin advances to second on the throw to the plate. So how bad was that Terry Steinbach brain fart? Should have picked up the sure out at first. So 1 out, second and third. Here comes Billy Hatcher. He's 1 for 1 with a ribby and also scored a run on the wild pitch. He has a chance to knock in a couple more fish. Stewart on the ropes. Can Billy Hatcher and the Reds knock him out? Stewart kicks and deals to Billy the Kid Hatcher, and oh my lord, that is a 9-3-5. The knockout is coming shortly. 9-3-5, and that ball is ripped to center field, and that's deep. McGee won't get there. It's over his head, and that's going to be a double. 2 runs will score on the 1-out double. It's now 5-0 as Larkin and Rio come in to score. And Billy Hatcher stands on second base, clapping his hands. The fans in Cincinnati are going wild. And here comes Paul O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. Will he join the hit parade? The A's start to have some milling in their bullpen. Here's the pitch to Paulie O'Neill. And that's a 7-4-5. 7-4-5. And Stewart's going to miss the strike zone, ball 4. So first and second, 1 out. Eric Davis is 1 for 1. Hatcher at second, O'Neill at first. Let's see what Eric Davis can do. Oliver pounds the mitt, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Eric Davis. Stewart deals Davis a 0-6-1, 0-6-1. And that's going to be a strikeout. Fastball, strike 3. Hit the inside portion of the plate. Or they're saying hard slider. Either way, it's a strikeout. So 2 outs, 5-0, 2 on for the first baseman, Hal Morris. Morris moved the runner over in his first plate appearance on the hit and run. Left-handed batter. Excellent hitter. Runners will be off on contact. Morris awaits the Dave Stewart offering. Here's the pitch, homeward bound, and that is a 2-6-3. 2-6-3. What will it be? It will not be good for Hal Morris. That ball's hit to Lansford. Lansford is up with it. Throws to McGwire, and the side is retired. But the Reds score 3 runs on 3 hits. They leave 2 runners on. And after 2, Cincinnati 5, Oakland nothing. We go to the top of the third. Due up for Oakland. They got to get their boomsticks going. Willie Randolph, Mike Gallego, and the pitcher Dave Stewart. As Todd Beese has just finished a digital diamond baseball game myself. This is a very fun game. It's a very fun game. Very inexpensive. True card and dice. Probabilities. Just to show you something real quick. If you want to compare things, you click on Bench Coach. And you can bring up different players and see the probabilities and the pitchers and what goes on. So it's a really fun game. Highly recommend it if you like card and dice, but you might not have the room and you don't want to spend as much on, like, say, Strat, and I own Strat and I like it, love the game, don't care for the customer service, but love the game. So, and also check out ID Jester's channel. There's that free National Pastime Next Generation. That's a wonderful game. You can play using spreadsheets or download the cards and the rules for free. I put up a couple of Status Pro that are free, basketball and baseball. The videos are on the channel. So, and you have Strategy Baseball that Beatles introduced to us. Lots of free games if you don't want to spend the money, and that's fine too. But this is very inexpensive, $15, ton of free seasons. All right, here's Willie Randolph, his first plate appearance. Randolph, 1990, playing for the Oakland Athletics, 257, 1 homer, 21 ribbies. Right-handed batting second baseman. The windup and the pitch from Jose Rio to Willie Randolph, and that is a 1-2-4, 1-2-4. That's going to shut the door on Willie Randolph, a 1-2-4. That's a fly ball to Billy Hatcher. He comes in on the shallow fly, makes the catch, 1 away. As JD says, I'm here, Al. Thanks for the shout-out. I'm busy playing Witcher 3. Oh, that's a good game, Witcher 3. I've not played it, but I've watched people play it. So 1 out, Mike Gallego steps to the plate. Shortstop. Gallego batted .206, 3 homers, 34 ribbies. Digs in that right-hander's batter's box. He awaits the Rio offering. Oliver sets the target. Here's the pitch, homeward bound, and that's a 1-3-9, 1-3-9, and that's bad news for Mike Gallego, 1-3-9. And that's going to be a strike 3, fastball, outside corner. Great job of Oliver painting it. So there's 2 up, 2 down, and here comes Dave Stewart. Rio hoping to make it 9 up, 9 down due to the double play ball in the first inning. Stewart chokes up on that bat. Let's see if Stewart can make contact here. Anything 8, 4, 1 and under is an out. Here's the pitch to Dave Stewart. Will he make contact? No, he shall not, as that is a 6-9-4, 6-9-4, and that's going to close the door. He does make contact. Hard hit ball to Larkin. He throws to Morris, who scoops it out of the dirt, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Athletics. 9 up, 9 down for Oakland. Top of the 4th, 5-0, due up for Cincinnati. Sabo, Oliver, and Duncan. Sabo is 0 for 1. Stewart is good for 30 batters. He's faced 14, and he's not done too well. He's down 5-0. Here's the pitch to Chris Sabo, and the goggled wonder. That's 7s across the board. 7-7-7, and that's a pretty good number. 7-7-7. We'll put Sabo on first. That is a walk. So Sabo's on first. McGwire holding him on. And I'll bring up Joe Oliver. Oliver's 0 for 1. And he is the number 7 batter. And then Mariano Duncan. So Joe Oliver, who struggles against right-handed pitching, he's 0 for 1. He's going to put the bunt down, 85%. Let's move the runner over, so we need an 8-5-0 or lower. And we're going to get that, as that's a 6-1-1. So he squares the bunt, puts down a good bunt. Stewart fields it. Let's see if he smartly goes to first. And he does. He gets the sure out. Thought about second. 1 out, Sabo's at second. And here comes Mariano Duncan. Will they walk Duncan to face the pitcher? That's what we will see. Duncan is 1 for 1. They shall not. They'll pitch to Mariano Duncan. Stewart is supremely confident. Though he's down 5-0. He rocks and fires to Mariano Duncan. Runner at second. And that's a 3-0-7. 3-0-7. And that ball is hit to the shortstop. Gallego has it. Throws to McGwire, who scoops it out of the dirt. 2 down. Sabo stayed put at second. So here comes Jose Rio. He's 0 for 1. I guess they're going to say he did reach on the bunt, but they didn't give him a hit, so I guess it's a fielder's choice. He beat the bunt out. There's no error up here. but they don't give him a hit. Interesting. Two outs, runner will be off on contact. Stewart peeks over his shoulder towards second, now looks in at Steinbach. He kicks and deals to his counterpart, Jose Rio, and that's a 4-9-1. 4-9-1 just won't get it done. As that ball is hit to Willie Randolph at second, he catches the line drive, and the side is retired. So Rio hits it on the screws, but right at Randolph, they strand a runner at second. We go to the top of the fourth. 5-0 Cincinnati, Game 1 of the 1990 World Series retro replay using digital diamond baseball. As JD says about The Witcher, so far it's a badass game and couldn't complain for getting it for $5. No, you can't. Todd B says, Jose, blame it on Rio. That was a funny movie. That was with Michael Caine. That was a good movie. Due up for the Oakland Athletics, Henderson, McGee, and Canseco. Rickey Henderson is 0 for 1. You want to keep him off the base paths. Turns a single into a double into a triple. Rio nods his head, the windup, and the pitch to Rickey Henderson, and that's going to keep him off the base path. That's a 109. 109, unless an error occurs. And no error on this. That's going to be strike 3. Big swing and miss. That slider ate him up. So another strikeout for Rio. 1 out, no one on. Switch hitting center fielder Willie McGee steps to plate. Batting lefty off the right-handed throwing Jose Rio. He's 0 for 1. Rio has not given up a hit yet. Here's the pitch to Willie McGee. And that's a 2-1-6, and that's not going to be a hit. As that's a soft fly ball to right. O'Neill goes towards the line, makes the catch, 2 away. Bash brother number 1, Jose Canseco, steps to plate. He is 0 for 1. Rio takes a deep breath. Arms down to his chest. He rocks and deals to Jose Canseco, and that's a 5-8-9. 5-8-9. You have to be very careful typing the numbers in because there's no undo in this game. 5-8-9. And again, a fly ball out to O'Neill. He goes back a bit, makes the catch, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 5-0 Cincinnati Reds here in Game 1, 1990 World Series retro replay using digital diamond baseball for our good friends Mr. John St. Baptiste and the Statistician. Please check out the 2 links above. One to John St. Baptiste's YouTube channel and the other to diggydugout.com. And that's the Statistician site. You can get any box score, or most any box score, throughout the history of baseball. Very cool. Check it out. Due up for the Reds, Larkin, Hatcher, and O'Neill. Barry Larkin's 2 for 2, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. Stewart is up to 18 batters faced. He's good for 30. Can Larkin go 3 for 3? We shall see. Here's the pitch from Dave Stewart. And he will not go 3 for 3 because that's a 1-4-1. 1-4-1. He'll put the ball in play out to center field. Coming in is Willie McGee. He makes the catch. 1 down. Here comes Billy the Kid Hatcher. He's 2 for 2. He's knocked in 3 and scored a run. Can Hatcher go 3 for 3? Stewart denied Larkin. Willie deny Hatcher. He kicks and deals. Here's the pitch to Billy the Kid Hatcher, and he shall deny him, as that's a 0-4-1. And that's going to be a strikeout. Big swing and a miss. Got him with the fastball. The hook. It was a curve, excuse me. So 2 up, 2 down. Paul O'Neill's 0 for 1 with a walk. Can O'Neill join the hit parade? Stewart looking for a 1-2-3 inning. Wants to put another goose egg up there. Picks up the sign from Steinbach. He deals to Paulie O'Neill. And that is a 6-2-0 to Paul O'Neill. Hard hit ball to first base. McGwire has it. Races. Oh, it goes off his glove. He started to race towards the bag. No ball in the glove. And Paul O'Neill reaches on the error by Mark McGwire. keeps the inning alive for Eric Davis, the left fielder, who is 1 for 2. Stewart should be off that bump, but the air keeps him on the bump. He now toes the rubber. Peers in at Steinbach, nods his head. Here's the pitch to Eric Davis. 2 outs, runner at first will be off on contact. 2-3-5, 2-3-5 to Eric Davis. Soft fly ball to right. Canseco is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The error does not hurt. We go to the top of the 5th. 5-0 Cincinnati. Due up for the Oakland Athletics. They got to get going. McGwire, Lansford, and Steinbach. R-Rijo so far. 4 innings, 1 walk, 4 Ks. No hits. McGwire walked in his first plate appearance and was erased on the double play. Here's the pitch to Big Red. And that's a 2-7-2. 2-7-2 to Mark McGwire. He swings, sends it out to left. Davis coming in. He's having trouble with it, and he makes the basket catch. Holy cow. He recovered quite nicely, 1 away. Carney Lansford steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Right-handed batting third baseman. Rio nods his head. Pitch homeward bound to Carney Lansford, and that's a 0-2-4. 0-2-4. That's going to shut the door on Carney, as that's going to be a strikeout. Big swing and miss on the fastball. And that's strikeout number 5 for R-Rijo. So 2 outs, base is empty, top of the 5th. Terry Steinbach, the catcher, steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Rio works quickly for the Oakland Athletic catcher, and that is a 6-1-0. 6-1-0. Steinbach swings, sends it to Larkin at short. He's up with it. He throws to first, and they just nip Steinbach. 1-2-3 go the Athletics. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 5-0 Cincinnati Reds. Due up for Cincinnati. Morris, Sabo, and Oliver. Hal Morris is 0 for 2. Left-handed batting first baseman. Dave Stewart still on the mound. Morris awaits the pitch. Homeward bound comes the pitch. And that is a 9-9-6. 9-9-6. Hal Morris will get his kicks with the 9-9-6. And that ball's ripped to left field. No one's going to get there. That's going to bounce around. That's a lot of trouble. That's gone. 9-9-6. 9-9-6. Yes, that's gone. I read it 9. I was looking at... That is gone. Hal Morris homers to left. As I said 9-9-6, or I said 9-6-9, whatever, but it's a 9-9-6, as you can see. And that's definitely a homer. Double 9s and a 6 is usually always a homer. 9-9-6. So it's now 6-0, eerily close. The real score was 7-0, folks. Right now, it's 6-0. On a Hal Morris blast to left. And here comes Steve Sabo. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. And that's it. That is it for Dave Stewart. Reggie Harris comes in the game. Again, I do not control the Oakland A's team. So the homer knocks out Dave Stewart, who gives up 6 runs in under 5 innings. Reggie Harris comes in the game. We'll give you his numbers in a moment, as he's going to deal to Chris Sabo. And Sabo is going to treat him quite rudely, as that's an 8.56. 8.56. How you do, Reggie Harris? 8.56. And that's ball 4. So Sabo's on, no outs. Joe Oliver steps to the plate. Reggie Harris is a right-handed pitcher. Starter/reliever. Out of relief, he's good for 10 batters. And how many? He threw 41 1/3 innings. And let's see for ha-has. Where's the pitching? I made image shots. Alright, that's Cincinnati Reds. Let's do this for a second. Todd Burns came in to Nelson, Sanderson, and Eckersley. So Reggie Harris really did not hit. Oh well, pitch, excuse me. But the computer brought him in. That's the way it goes. C'est la vie. Here comes Joe Oliver. He's going to lay a bunt down. 85% chance of success. Here's the pitch from Harris. Oliver squares the bunt for a second time in this ball game, and he's going to drop down a good one. 5-6-7. 5-6-7. Steinbach fields it. Let's see if he smartly goes to first this time. And, oh my lord, what the hell did Steinbach do? Again, Steinbach does second brain fart. Holy cow. As Steinbach again thinks about trying to turn two, waits too long, throws to first, and it's too late. Unbelievable. The second time Terry Steinbach has done that, and Tony La Russa must be going nuts in the dugout. Unbelievable. It's the second time Terry Steinbach has had a major brain fart. He needs some fish oil pills to help his brain. Alrighty, so what should have been one out runner at second is no outs, first and second for Mariano Duncan, who's 1 for 2, and a run scored. Reggie Harris is ready. Here's the pitch to Mariano Duncan. Harris trying to induce the double play ball, and that is a 4-1-5. 4-1-5. That ball will be put into play. To third, Lansford has it. And it's going to be a double play. Lansford to Randolph to McGwire. Advancing to third with 2 outs is Sabo. Good job by Carney Lansford on the hard hit one hopper. And the quick turn by Randolph. 5-4-3. 2 outs. Here's Jose Rijo. Rijo is 0 for 2. Did score a run. When the first brain fart by Terry Steinbach, when he laid down a bunt. Harris is ready to work. He deals to his counterpart, Jose Rijo, and he'll get him. That's a 1-3-6. 1-3-6 to Jose Rijo. And that's going to be a strikeout. Big swing and a miss. Good location on the slider. But the Reds get another on the homer by Hal Morris. We go to the top of the 6-0 Cincinnati Reds. Due up for the Oakland Athletics as time is getting late. Randolph, Gallego, and Harris to face Jose Rijo, who has not given up a hit yet. Randolph is 0 for 1. Rijo looking to stay in that rhythm. Kicks and deals to Willie Randolph, and that is a 4-3-6. 4-3-6. I'll tell you what Willie Randolph will be doing. He's going to go back and go pick up some sticks. That ball's hit to Sabo. He throws to Morris, who scoops it out of the dirt on the bounce. 1 away. Oh boy, Sabo short-armed that toss to first. As Robbie Wartburg says, Reds at Cubs, 4th Street Baseball. Excellent. Give us an update, my friend. That'll bring up Mike Gallego. Shortstop's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch to Mikey Gallego, and Rijo deals Gallego a 4-4-1. A 4-4-1. Rijo is in a zone, folks. Another ball hit to Sabo, and he throws to first, and this time right on the money, 2 away. So 2 outs, base is empty. Reggie Harris, who came in relief for Dave Stewart. Let's see if he's going to hit. And they're going to let no. Dave Henderson will come in to pinch hit. Hero of the 86 American League Championship Series for the Boston Red Sox. Dave Henderson for the Oakland Athletics in 1990 batted .271, 20 homers and 63 ribbies. Can he break up the no-hitter? 2 outs, base is empty. Can do. Rijo nods his head. Oliver sets the target. Here's the pitch to Hendu, Dave Henderson. And he shall not break up the no-hitter, as that's 2s across the board. 2-2-2. And that's going to be a strikeout. Big swing and a miss. Nothing but air on the high heat. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 6-0 Reds. No-hitter intact. Todd Burns will now come in to pitch. And let's see Todd Burns did come into pitch in actuality. And he went 2/3 of an inning. So here's Todd Burns. And he's going to face Larkin, Hatcher, and O'Neill, the top of the order. Larkin 2 for 3, a ribby, and a run scored. The windup and the pitch from Burns to Larkin, and that is a 4-2-1. That's not going to get it done. 4-2-1. Good job by Burns. Fly ball out to Rickey Henderson left. And it starts to sink and slice away, and he makes the nice catch. 1 away. Henderson stuck with it. It'll be Billy Hatcher now. Hatcher's 2 for 3, 3 ribbies and a run scored. Todd Burns in 1990 was 3 wins and 3 losses. Started 2 games, had 3 saves, 78 2/3 innings pitched. Striking out 43, walking 32, gave up 8 Gopher Balls. ERA 2.97. Here's the pitch to Billy the Kid Hatcher. Looking for his 3rd hit, and he's going to get it. 8-8-2. So Billy Hatcher will pick up his 3rd hit. 8-8-2 will be a single to center as it drops in front of Willie McGee. He reacted quite slowly to that. So 1 out, 1 on. Hatcher, 48% chance of getting the lead, 75% chance of stealing the base. He's going to attempt to steal here. So we need a 4-8-0 or lower to get the lead. And we're not going to get it. That is a 6-5-5. I don't think they'll pick us off with a 6-5-5, though. 6-5-5. He's not going to get the lead. The throw over, Hatcher gets back. So he will not be able to steal here in this at bat. Burns and McGwire do a good job. Here's Paulie O'Neill, 0 for 2 with a walk. O'Neill would love to get a 970 or more, be a 2-run homer. The windup and the pitch to Paulie O'Neill, the Reds' right fielder, and that is a 2-3-9. 2-3-9. His struggles will continue with the 2-3-9. That's a ball hit to Gallego. Will it be 2? Nope. It was a softball. He had to come in. His only play was the first and to Mark McGwire. Hatcher advances to second. So there's 2 outs. Billy Hatcher will be off on contact, and the left fielder, Eric Davis, comes to the plate. Davis is 1 for 3. Davis wants a 9-5-1, and that's a 2-run jack. Burns looks over his shoulder at Hatcher, now in at the plate. He rocks and fires to Eric Davis, and that's an 8-4-2. That's going to get it done, 8-4-2. An 8-4-2 will be a single. Soft single to right. Hatcher, 89.7% chance of scoring. He's going to be waved around. Here comes a throw by Canseco. He's got to get a high 8 or a 9, and he gets a 4-9-8, so the run will score. 4-9-8. As Davis knocks in a run, he's now going to be 3 for 5, and it's now 7-0 Cincinnati. How eerie is that? That's the exact score. And Davis advances to second on the throw to the plate. 7-0. Bottom of the 6th. And here's Hal Morris, 1 for 3. He hit a home run in his last plate appearance. Righty-lefty matchup. Burns deals to Morris. And that's a 2-9-5. 2-9-5 should retire the side, barring error. That ball's hit out to Henderson in left. He's racing back, reaching up, and he makes the catch. Great jump by Rickey Henderson. But the Reds score another. We go to the top of the 7th, 7-0 Cincinnati. Due up for the hitless Oakland Athletics, it will be Rickey Henderson, Willie McGee, and Jose Canseco. Henderson gets in the box. Here's the pitch from Jose Rio to Rickey Henderson, and that's a 300, and that's not going to get it done. That's a shot to center, though, and that's going back, and Billy Hatcher makes a fabulous catch. What a jump over the shoulder. Shades of Willie Mays. As the ballpark goes wild with that catch. 1 down. Jose Rio tips his cap to the center fielder. The no-hitter is intact. And here comes switch-hitting center fielder Willie McGee batting lefty. He's 0 for 2. Everyone's 0 for. Here's the pitch to McGee. Rio deals McGee. That could be it, folks. There goes the no-hitter. 7-4-8. 7-4-8. No! It will be a base on balls. No-hitter still intact. So that's going to be a base on balls. So McGee's on, and that's the second walk by Rio. And here comes Jose Canseco. Canseco is 0 for 2. Rio would love to get a double play ball and get out of the inning with no hits. Let's see if Willie McGee is going to do anything. Let's wait a second so I know what I'm rolling for. Nope. He's going to stay put. Obviously down 7. They're not going to take a chance. Here's the pitch to Jose Canseco. And Jose Rio deals Canseco a 6-8-5. 6-8-5. He'll put the ball in play. If he puts it hard on the ground, that ball is hit to Larkin at short. Will be a double play. No, his only plays to first. He thought about turning 2, but decided to fire to Morris. So 2 outs. McGee advances to second. And here comes Bash brother number 2, Mark McGwire. He has walked. And he's 0 for 1. McGee will be off on contact. Still no hits. Can Rio take this no-hitter to the 8th? 2 outs here in the 7th. Here's the pitch to Mark McGwire. And he will. That's a 2-9-4. 2-9-4. And barring error, this inning's over. Hard hit ball to Duncan. He scoops it up, throws to first, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 7-0 Cincinnati. No-hitter intact for Jose Rio. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back, for it's root for your home team. If they lose, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Due up for the Cincinnati Reds to face Todd Burns, Chris Sabo, Joe Oliver, and Mariano Duncan. Sabo is 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Here's the pitch from Burns to Sabo, and that's a 1-8-1. 1-8-1. Sabo swings. Ball goes to short. Gallego has it, throws to McGwire, 1 away. Here's Joe Oliver. And he looks down to the third base coach, but Joe, you don't have to bunt this time. There's no one on. He'll swing away finally. Here's the pitch to Oliver, and Burns deals Oliver a 9-3-4. And Oliver says, hey, I can swing the bat. That's going to be a hit. 9-3-4. And that's going to be a double. 9-3-4. As that's a shot to right. Canseco's not going to get there. It's going to bounce around in the corner. And Joe Oliver, clapping his hands, stands at second base with 1 out. That's pretty funny. He has 2 sacrifice bunts, finally gets a swing to bat, gets a double. Here's Mariano Duncan. He's 1 for 3. Can the Reds make it 8-0? The windup and the pitch from Burns. And Duncan will get a 1-1-5. A 1-1-5 will be an out, barring error. And that's a swing and a miss. So Burns strikes out Duncan, 2 outs. And here's the pitcher, Jose Rio, who's throwing a no-hitter. And has actually had a sacrifice bunt when Terry Steinbach has twice had a brain fart on sacrifice bunts. And he's hit the ball pretty hard, but has nothing to show for it. Here's the pitch from Burns to his counterpart, Jose Rio. And that's going to be a 3-3-8, and that should end the inning. 3-3-8, barring error. The inning should be over. That ball's lifted out to left. Coming in is Henderson. Makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Joe Oliver double doesn't hurt. We go to the top of the 8th. The Oakland Athletics still hitless. Due up for the A's. Lansford, Steinbach, and Randolph to face Jose Rio. As Todd B says, Oliver says, let me hit now. And he shall. He has a double. Here's Kearney Lansford 0 for 2. Rio wants to make him 0 for 3. The windup and the pitch to Lansford, and that's a 4-5-1. 4-5-1. That ball's hit hard to first base. Morris makes the play. Flips to Rio, who steps on the bag. 1 away. The fans Anxious with every at-bat now, hoping to see a no-hitter in Game 1 of the World Series. Reds up 7-0. Here's Tyree Steinbach, who's had 2 brain farts behind the plate. The windup and the pitch from Rio. Steinbach. Oh, and that's it, folks. The no-hitter is gone. That's an 8:05. An 8:05. No, it's still intact. That's going to be a walk. I thought that was going to be a hit. 8:05. Another base on balls. That's the 3rd walk by Jose Rio. The only 3 runners have been by walks. So, here's Willie Randolph. Can he break up the no-hitter? Or can Rio induce a double play ball? Randolph choking up on the bat a bit. Fans wanting a double play ball. Here's the pitch to Willie Randolph. And that's not going to get it done. That's a 5-3-5. 5-3-5. Randolph will put the ball in play. And that's out to right and Paulie O'Neill. Lazy fly ball. O'Neill comes in, makes the catch. 2 away. Getting back to first is Steinbach. And here's Mike Gallego. 0 for 2. Rio wants to make him 0 for 3. Steinbach will be off on contact with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Mikey Gallego. And that is a 7-5-4. 7-5-4 is a base on balls. 7-5-4. Oh! Jamie Quirk comes up. He's going to pinch hit for Mike Gallego. But we already rolled a 7-5-4, which is still a base on balls. So Quirk will walk. 7-5-4. Another walk for Rio. Could he be tiring? Here comes Todd Burns. He's not going to hit. We'll just click pitch. They're going to send up a pinch hitter most likely. And it's going to be Walt Weiss. So Walt Weiss batted .265, 2 homers, 35 ribbies. He's up there to try to break up the no-hitter. A's think if they can knock some runs here, they're still in this ball game. They're down 7-0. As Todd B says, that was close. It sure was. Yep, 265, 2 homers, 35 ribbies for Walt Weiss. 2 outs, 2 on. Rio has faced 26 batters. He's good for 27. Here's the offering to Walt Weiss. And the inning will be over. Barring error, it's a 4-8-7. 4-8-7. I don't know where the ball was hit to. It's a pop-up. Larkin makes the catch. And the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 8th. The no-hitter is intact. Unbelievable. Now coming in the game for the Oakland Athletics, the pitch is Gene Nelson. And let me just go to what actually happened. And I do believe Gene Nelson actually did pitch. Yes, he did. He pitched an inning and a third. So the PC engine, besides the Reggie Harris, it's getting it quite good. And it's 7-0. That's quite scary. That's what they actually won, 7-0. As Todd B says, he actually missed a hit by 3 numbers. Yep. All right, here's Barry Larkin. No one's near Rio in the dugout. He's 3 outs away from throwing a no-hitter in Game 1 of this World Series. Larkin is 2 for 4. Here's the pitch from Gene Nelson. Right-handed thrower. And that is a 6-3-6. 6-3-6. That ball is laced to left. Henderson on the move. And he makes the catch. 1 away. Billy Hatcher comes to plate. He's 3 for 4. 3 ribbies. And 2 runs scored. Possibly a player of the game. But Jose Rio's throwing a no-hitter. Here's the pitch to Billy the Kid Hatcher. And that's a 7-7-1. A 7-7-1 will be base on balls. So Hatcher's at first. 1 out for Paul O'Neill. He's 0 for 3. He has walked once. O'Neill wants to get off the schneid. He wants to join that hit train. Nelson looks in at Steinbach. Here's the pitch to Paul O'Neill. And he's going to get on that hit train. That's a 9-2-0. That's a 9-2-0. So Paul O'Neill will get a hit. A 9-2-0 is a single. As he laces that ball to left, Hatcher hits second. What will he do? What will he do? He will hold. Only a 36.5% chance, so he'll hold. So first and second, one out. And here comes Eric Davis, who's 2 for 4 with a ribby. Reds looking to add to that 7-0 lead here in the bottom of the 8th. Again, no one talking to Jose Rio in the dugout. He is throwing a no-hitter. And here's the man, Mr. John St. Baptiste, has joined us at the ballpark. Again, this game is for Mr. John St. Baptiste. Check out his wonderful channel. Please, if you have not subscribed to John St. Baptiste and you're a member of, if you're an FOC, which means friend of the channel, first of all, and then if you're an FOC, which means you're a friend of the community, please subscribe to Mr. John St. Baptiste. Wonderful human being. He makes me a better person, just like Comics with Bueller, because I can be pretty much an a-hole at times. I'm a nice person, but I have a vindictive side. And also check out Statistician's website, diggydugout.com. And here we go. Here's the pitch to Eric Davis. 7-0 Reds. Chance for them to add more here in the bottom of the 8th. 1 out, 2 on. And that's not going to get it done. That is a 3-4-8. 3-4-8. Davis puts the ball in play to center field. McGee hustling after it. Makes the catch. Will Hatcher tag? No, he shan't. He bluffs but does not go. Hatcher at second, O'Neill at first, and here comes Hal Morris. He's 1 for 4. Solo blast is his one hit. Nelson, the windup and the pitch to Hal Morris, and he will retire the side as that's a 1-3-4. If you're just joining us, we read the green die, then the yellow die, then the red die, red light, green light. 1-3-4. The inning should be over, barring error. That ball's hit to Weiss. It's a pop-up. At short, he's calling for it. He makes the catch. We go to the top of the 9th. 7-0 Cincinnati. How frightening is that? Game 1 of the World Series ended 7-0. Jose Rio is 3 outs away from a no-hitter. Ron from Retro Sports Network is in the stadium. Please check out that wonderful channel. Did a wonderful interview with his friend who's an author. It was very interesting. Intriguing was not the right. It's intriguing also. Very entertaining, very interesting. Highly recommend it. All right, here's Rickey Henderson. Here's the pitch from Rio. Will the no-hitter stay intact? Oh, it's gonna. That's a 3-8-1. Barring an error, that is an out. 3-8-1. Henderson will put the ball in play. Larkin has it at short. He throws to Morris. 1 down. The fans are on their feet here in Cincinnati. 2 outs away from a no-hitter. Willie McGee. You better not drop a... Oh, you can't bunt for a hit in this game. Thank God. Oh, boy. Rio takes a deep breath. Arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to Willie McGee. And a 6. I thought that was a 9. I almost puked. 6-1-3 will not get it done. 6-1-3 will be an out again, barring an error. That ball is laced to center. Hatcher on the run, racing back, makes the catch. 2 outs. 2 outs. The fans are clapping here in Cincinnati. 1 out away from a no-hitter. And he will face Bash brother number 1, Jose Canseco, who is 0 for 3. Canseco could ruin everything with 1 swing of the bat. Oliver sets the target. Rio, a bead of sweat coming down his forehead. Here's the pitch to Jose Canseco. 3-7-5. Barring an error, we have just witnessed a no-hitter. 3. Don't mess up on the word. Don't mess up, Al. 3-7-5. That ball is hit to right. O'Neill going back at the track. He makes the catch. Jose Rio has just thrown a no-hitter. Game 1, 1990 World Series Retro Replay. using Digital Diamond Baseball. It's the second no-hitter I've ever had, the first one being Phil Niekro with my Red Sox fantasy team using Out of the Ballpark, and now I get my second with Jose Rijo. Unbelievable. And what's more frightening, Game 1 of 1990, the Cincinnati Reds defeat, well, maybe it was 7-2. Let me check. I said 7-0. I think it was 7-2 now. Where's the score? Doesn't matter. Cincinnati scored 7 runs. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We have just witnessed history, folks. And that was for Mr. John St. Baptiste. I hope you enjoyed that, my good friend. As Ron says, you know what? I haven't played this game in a while. I was going to play it using Dice Baseball. I was cutting out the cards. Then I said, and I haven't played Dice Baseball in a while. I'm like, oh, crud, I'm going to mess up the rules. And I really wanted to get this game for John St. Baptiste in the Statistician. And then I said, I'll play Strat. I was like, I've been playing a lot of Strat, and I like Strat. I said, I haven't played Digital Diamond Baseball. It's a nice game. And you get a nice visual to it. I hope everyone enjoyed. As DJ, how you doing, buddy? He's at the ballpark. He says, congratulations, Al. It's just luck, but I highly recommend this game for $15. Wait for it to go on sale. It'll be $13. All the seasons are free. If you want to ask questions, reach out to Clinton Parks. John St. Baptiste, you're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. I might do another game, and I don't know if I can. You know what? I just can't. We might play game 2 or something, or we might play game 4. We'll probably play game 4. Because that's Rio's second start. Yeah, we might do that, game 4. So let's go to the box score. Oh, where's Clinton Parks when you need him? All right, we'll hit exit. Would you like to make this game official? No, of course we do. Yes. Now, let's go to the box score. Now, because I made this a playoff game, how do I get to the box score? This is the regular season, but I just jumped and made the playoffs. Month. Okay. And October. And you can see in blue, you can see it's 7-0. I made playoff games. You have to do 2 series, so I made like a third place thing. I'm not going to play it. Well, I might play it offline. Boston against Pittsburgh. I think if I click on this, I should get the box score. All right. We got the box score. How do we make it bigger? Extended box score. All right, let's give you Jose Rijo's numbers. Player of the game, Jose Rijo. Rijo throws a no-hitter. Throws a complete game, game 1 victory. How cool is that? 9 innings, no hits, walked 4, struck out 6. The lineups were manual, but they were the exact game 1 lineups. They were the exact game 1 lineups. So Rijo throws no-hitter, player of the game. Stewart, Burns, and Nelson actually did pitch in the game. Harris is the only one who didn't. He might not even been on the roster, but again, that's the PC engine. So the Reds had 11 hits. Larkin was 2 for 5 with 2 runs scored and a ribby. Billy Hatcher, excellent game, 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, 2 doubles, 3 runs knocked in. He walked once. He also struck out once. Paul O'Neill was 1 for 4 with a walk. Eric Davis 2 for 5 with a ribby. Hal Morris 1 for 5 with a run scored, a home run, which is a ribby. Sabo was 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Oliver was 1 for 3 with a double. He also had 2 sacrifice. I don't think they do the sacrifice hits right. They shouldn't count as at-bats. 2 sacrifice hits. They shouldn't count as at-bats. That's a mistake. Ron, a bunt doesn't count as an at-bat, a sacrifice hit. I'm positive that doesn't count as a hit. An at-bat, excuse me. Mariano Duncan 1 for 4, 1 run, and a strikeout. And Rio was 0 for 4 with a run, but he had a strikeout and a sacrifice hit. Again, those were 2 brain farts by Terry Steinbach. Dave Stewart was awful. 4 innings, 6 runs. They were all earned, 7 hits, 2 doubles, a home run, and a walk. What did he actually do? I have that. Let's go to that. I'm usually not this type of person, what they actually did, but I have it, so we might as well look at it. Crap, that's not the right one. It's this one. Yes, it's this one here. Stewart went 4 innings in reality. 3 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, 4 walks, 3 Ks. Rio went 7 innings, 7 hits, no runs. It was 7-0. They did win 7-0, just like we did in this game. Unbelievable. Walk 2, struck out 5. Wow, that is frightening. That is frightening how... Wow. Unbelievable. So that was a fun game. Do you guys see the... Oh, you're not seeing that. Oh, that sucks. You're still seeing the baseball game field. All right, I don't know why that... Let's see if I go here. No, you should be seeing that. Why are you not seeing that? It's showing on OBS. All right. Oh, John St. Baptiste says, funny, a girl I dated in high school lived next door to Davis. Never met him, though. Had other things on my mind. Boom, boom. I don't blame you. I would have other things on my mind. I had other things on my mind. All right, so that was a really fun game. I don't know why you can't see. Wow, that's a huge delay. Oh, you see the stats. Okay. Why is this? My God, my second screen is like 3 minutes behind, but you're seeing it sooner. Okay, good. All right. I was wondering why. I don't know why my Kindle's so far behind. Anyway, as DJ says, we see the stats. My second screen is way behind then. Okay, that's fine. I don't know why that's way behind. It shows a nice screen. Well, this was a really fun game. I'm babbling because that was really fun. I'm happy I did this. Thank you, Mr. John St. Baptiste and the Statistician. And when we'll do this next, we'll do Game 4. Rio started Game 4. And we'll see if we'll assume it's 3-0 when next we do this. So this is Digital Diamond Baseball. Hope you enjoyed. And we'll say our final salutations. Yeah, let's close that out. And I like to leave it right on Rio. Once again, Jose Rio, 9 innings, no hits, no runs, 4 walks, 6 Ks. He throws a no-hitter in Game 1, 1990 World Series Retro Replay using Digital Diamond Baseball. Highly recommend this. I highly recommend this. It's a $15 game. It'll go on sale for about 13 or 10. Fun game. Fun game. So I'd like to say thank you to DJ Johnson 444, Todd B, John St. Baptiste, as he says, wire to wire, baby. JD. Check out JD's channel, John St. Baptiste's channel. DJ, I don't know if you have a channel. If you do, please tell me. Thank you to Todd B, moderator extraordinaire. Uncle Ron Juckett from Retro Sports Network. That's a must subscribe. Every content creator that in our community is a must subscribe. Robbie Wartburg, another moderator extraordinaire, along with JD. Ken Castro, sports writer extraordinaire. And let's see if we had anybody else. And if I missed you, I apologize. I think we got everybody. Oh, the original Grognard OG will be doing a military history talk about the Battle of the Coral Sea. I'm going to try to do that tomorrow. Things went a little different with my dad tonight, so. Combat Painter, please check out his channel. W Vogs, wonderful card collecting channel. Please check him out. And Jack Dawson was early here at the ballpark. Thank you very much, everyone. Greatly appreciate that you spent some time. We had a lot of fun. We saw a no-hitter, folks. That was awesome. That was awesome. As JD says, peace. So watch out for that Jose Rio curveball and slider and fastball. He throws a no-hitter here in Cincinnati. Game 1, 1990 World Series retro replay using Digital Diamond Baseball. Health and happiness till next we meet. God bless. You know it's coming, folks. You know it's coming, folks. Peace! Love you all.